we're going to be looking at closely some TV art, and we're going to be looking at some anime work. Good. So I hope you have your pencils and your paper ready. All right. So get your pencils and your paper close. I'll give you just a minute to get that, and let's begin. We'll look at working deeply at that. All right. So on your paper, right? On your paper, what I want you to get a nice circle on your paper, right? Get a nice circle on your paper there. Good. Right. So we have a circle. I'm just gonna draw it lightly. Please excuse me for this. I'll darken up some of the lines just after. Once I get the lines I want, let me just do the construction line so you understand what we're doing, right? And then I'll move into the darker lines so it will be a little clearer for you. Good. So we have this circle here, and then I want to pull a line straight. You could use your ruler for that. Rest a little way down. Let's look at this line here. Good. A line little way down. Right, I'm not going nowhere. Good. I'm just gonna put a point somewhere center of that head right there. Put a dot right there. Let me just make the dot a little darker. Good. And I just want to pull a line. So we have something like that. So from here, what I want to do here, I'm going to show you. I'm going to make a slight indentation and come out a bit, right? And I'm just going to tuck in with a little nose right there. Right, following that same guideline, I'm going to go down just a little bit and let's just make a little hump. Right. And from there, let's make another hump, and you can kind of guess what that comes up to, right? So that's the chin of that character there. Good. Nice. Right. From here, let's just pull a guideline from the neck here, curve line down. Right. Let me just straighten it up a little, and a little too thin for me. Right, a curve line down. Right, and I just want to pull. Let's extend that chin line just a little, something like that. Right. My head could have been a little bigger, but I not. I'll save the room for here. I'll save the room for here. I wouldn't study about it too much now. The back of the head could have been a little bigger, right? But basically this is our neck here. Right, so our neckline, head. Good. In between the spaces, definitely where our ears, right, could be located. Right. Alright. Alright. So let me just darken up some of these lines so you can see what we're keeping. Alright, let me darken up some of these lines here. Alright. So we're getting to one of the key parts of anime drawing. What makes anime distinctive is the eyes, right? So using on that little concave right there. Let's just get good, right? So let's just get that 2 dashes like that, and get a curve ellipse happening right there, right? What tends to happen is you kind of tend to shadow that eye a little, good. And we start to give a little highlights and some glints in the eyes, which kind of tends to make all right. So I'm just gonna add some eyelashes. I'm gonna change my marker again. I'm gonna change my tool just to darken up so you can see what's happening right from here. Right. So we kind of tend to get some eyelashes. Right, happening there. Right, we darken that pupil. We I lost my glint in my eye. This large marker here. All right. The glint is the nice little shine you'll have in your iris there. All right. And I'll just include a nice little eye. Right. Good. Good. So when we start filling the hair in this figure here, the hair will actually kind of just be around, kind of try to, it will build the body of the character's head. Okay. So I'll just give her, a nice little, right. Then, right. So we're just being a little free with this stroke here. I'll just give it a little distance there. Right. From the center of the face, let's pull along a line. Good. Keep it tapered. If it go back up to the top, right? Keep it free. Right, I'll come back to the center of our head. Come back around there. Pull another line down. Right, from here I'll just gonna give the body up here. Show the dimension of the body up here from on top. Then we'll just go over that existing shape we have here. Right. Just goes a little over the existing shape there. But I still want to build the body of this here a little bit. Right. So come down with some sharp tapered ends. Yeah. Just I'm gonna change my pen a little. Okay, so she has a nice little bun. Good, a nice little bun. So I'm gonna just add Alright, let me see here. Nice. Good. Alright. So I'm going to show you an example of some eyes, right? But first, let's get the draft down for what the next head looks like. So we start with a circle, just like the first exercise. Started a circle inside of there, right? Get that circle. Nice. All right. So what we're going to do, let's make a little mark. Just a little at the base here. This is where the chin line will be falling. Let's make a mark right, not too far down, off your circle. So you can determine how long your chin go. And then we're going to go to the side of the circle here. And come down. Right. Pick at the chin. And we do the same on the next side. Alright, let me just darken that with the marker so you can see what happened there. Nice. Alright, so we end up with something like that. Nice. So from here, what has happened is the center line. We always make note of where the center line of the face run, right? The center line of the face is where the bandwidth and where we'll put our eyes, right between there. Good? Because it's cartoon, sometimes the nose will drop right there and we'll probably put the mouth. So we could just put 3 markings right there. So you know the mouth is going here. In between that center band, right up between the chin and the top of the head, we're going to put our eyes right between there. Good? So we keep the space, well, we just kind of measure out, estimate a space about that. Right, make sure it's central. Good. It's always good practice to put in the neck as well. Include the neck. Right, it's always good practice to include the neck of your characters. Alright. Right. So before we go into filling features, let me just show you quickly what are some type of features we could add in. For instance, the nose of your character. Let me see. Right. The nose of your character. Let me see that correctly if you're looking. Right. The nose of your character could just be that. Right. It could be a triangle. Right. Good. So your character could have nose features such as these, right? For the nose, right? And let's look at some of the eye. The eyes are a little more complicated. Right? You could just make a quick note of some of these right? Just some basic ones. These are not no special one. A nice neat triangle sometimes. Right? So this is the nose space here. This is the space for the nose. Right? So I'm going to show you eyes. Good. I'm going to show you the eyes on this side, and then we should actually kind of try to fill in something, right? All right. So the eyes usually start with a nice arch, right? A nice arch. If it's a woman, we want to get some nice eyelashes in, right? Close, and we're keeping it oval. Keep it oval shape. So you have something like that. Just give the little iris on top there. Little iris. So I want to come down with a nice pupil mark and also indicate another glint on top of my eye. So it looks like this. Let me try if I can shade this with a marker here. See if I can pull this miracle off. Right? Right, get that shaded. So they usually indicate probably 3 bands in the eyes for 3 different tones. Right? I'm just going to indicate 3 bands as well. Right? So what they do is you shade one dark, one of your bands dark on top, right? The other band just a little lighter, and the lightest tone will go down into your final band there, right? Keep your glint. All right. So we have this. This is the first type of eye. Let's look at the other one, the oval eye. All right. The oval eye. Let's go a double lash. Right. Include my lashes there. It's more like the surprise look. If you want a surprise look on your character, you want your character looking surprised, right? You just indicate. Same oval, right? Right, I'll give it a slight tone inside there. You want to get the center of your paper dark, and you'll want to shade. Nice. So this is more like the scared. If it's a scared look, sometimes you could just even just make the people wrong, right? And then shade the entire, right? This is also a scared look in your eye. Right? I'm gonna give you one more eye on that, and then we should start to put in the features in the face, right? So let's do a teary eye, right? A teary eye starts just like, right? Make sure you get your lashes inside of there, right? Teary eye has a little more glint, Good, so you put the glint there. And let's right, and you just include right. So we know obviously this is the chairs, and we leave a little more white space in the eye because your eye tends to be glazed look. You're trying to get a glazed look in your eye when you're crying. So all right. So I've given you a variation of eyes. I've given you a variation of eyes here, right? If you want to vary from what I'm doing here, you're free to do so as well. You're free to do so. So I'm gonna put in the eyes now. I'm gonna put in one of these eyes here in my character, right? So in that space, in that space, right? So the levels, right? Right, don't forget to put your eyebrows. Okay. Nose type. I'll just select one of these nodes here, simple one. Alright. I don't think we did the mouths. The mouths, well, basically for your mouth, right? The mouth, sometimes your mouth will just be nice and small. It can even be a little petite mark like that. It can even be a nice, neat little frame. Alright. Could even be a dash at times. Alright, you see how that dash is actually working for you there? Alright. But I'm not gonna go that simple. I'll give it a, I'll actually go warm out. Right? I'll go warm out. Alright. Good. So once you're there, once you're content with your eyes, you just watch and balance off. Make sure. Make sure it works out for you. And what you do on one side, you do on the next side, so you get your eyes looking. The eyes looking like eyes. Right? And between the eyes and ears, you get your nice neat ears right there. Hope you're working out. Select your eyes, select your type of mouth, your cracks may look a little different from mine, right? But that's all good. All in fun. We're playing around today. Select your eyes, your different kind of eyes, your mouth, and see what your character will look like. Good. Right. So while we're here at this junction here, what you want to do is change my tool. Right. So you start to get some here inside of there. Right. Right. I'm going to darken it up a little, just so you can see it much better. Right. Right, so there's some fluid marks. Once we have that the here tends to bring the character together. Right? Remember what I said, what you do on one side, you do on the next side. So the character came out with a nice, pleasant, gentle face. Right, so add some slight shadows. One over here. Right. I'll just pause for you to get down some of the information. Make sure you get down the information you need. Copy some of the eyes, copy some of the nose quickly. Right? I want to say thank you for being here. Thank you for coming out today for today's class. Tell a friend, tell someone to come and join. And let's make Trinidad full of artists.